The Mindful Life Practice.
All right. So this class is mostly all of Abu Dhabi people, and it's mostly all of our 30-day challenge people. So welcome. All right, so we are going to, if you have yoga blocks, you're going to use them. If you don't need them, it's okay. You guys kind of know what we're getting into as we've been sort of moving through a similar flow in Power Vinyasa for the past couple of weeks. And the reason why we've been returning back to the same poses frequently is we're kind of building our skills in the same areas and like revisiting the same things that challenge us. And I think there's something to be said for doing that, because when you do the same poses over and over again, you can really watch your growth and watch your transformation. So coming to rest on your mat, and you choose how you start. Maybe your feet are together, your knees are apart. Maybe you're out in a traditional Shavasana. Maybe your knees are bent with your feet on the mat. And then just decide how you want to heavy your arms. They can be on your belly, they can be on your lap, they can be on the ground beside you. Let's take one more breath. And then just take your knees into your chest and then wrap your arms around your shins. Give yourself a hug and then just rock side to side. And we're gonna start our practice the way we have for the past few weeks, which is getting into our hamstrings. So if you do have a yoga strap, you're gonna take that strap and hook it around your right sole of foot and then lengthen your right leg up. So 8-angle pose. What are we gonna need for 8-angle pose? We're gonna need a strong core. We are going to need strong arms. We're gonna need open shoulders. And then we're gonna need an opening through like our hamstrings and our hips. So basically everything. Open your right leg over to the right. So you should be getting an internal groin stretch. And then just take your right leg all the way up. And then we're gonna switch the grip into the left palm and then open the leg over towards the left. And then come all the way back up through center. And then switch the strap into the left foot. And then get this stretch through the back of the left leg. So I know all of you in this class this morning well. I know your practice. And I think it doesn't need to be said because you've been with me this whole month. But just do your best, do what you can, and don't be afraid to take breaks. Don't be afraid to take child's pose. Let's take the leg all the way up through center, and then move it the opposite way. So over to the right. And then gaze over the left shoulder. And then let's just come back, release that strap, Interlace the palms behind the skull, lift up and curl the body, and we'll do a little bit of core. So you're gonna lengthen through your left leg, tap your left elbow to your right knee, that's 1, and then cross through center, tap the opposite way, 2. Let's go all the way to 10, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. On 10, you're gonna cross and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cross the opposite way, hold here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then on 1, come all the way back, take your knees in, just open the knees wide, grab your fingertips around your big toes. You can do a little rock from side to side, just getting into the hip creases. And then take your arms to the inside of your legs, draw your heels back, push the ground away. Core is turning on. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Lower, palms onto the backs of the thighs. Let's do a nice little rock up over the knees. Sit the hips back, and then rest your body into your child's pose. Take a few deep inhales and exhales as you settle in, and maybe set a guiding intention for your practice. I am strong, I am present. I can do hard things, really whatever you want it to be. I'm gonna encourage us to take on this idea of tapas. And tapas is, it's basically like the fire within you. It is what drives you to show up on your mat and for your practice every day. So maybe I am committed to this. And then just take a breath in, come to your table, and then tuck your toes and lift up and back and find your down dog. Walk your way into this downward facing dog, doing whatever little movements make your body feel good. And then bend through both knees, take your gaze forward, and hop or step feet up to the front of the mat, forward fold. Take an inhale to halfway lift. Take an exhale, fold, toe mounds together, bend through the knees, sit back, lift your arms up, finding your strong chair. And we're gonna hold in this chair for a few breaths, just building some fire and heat in the legs, some fire and heat in the body. One more breath. And then press through the feet, lift all the way up to stand, reaching the arms. And then take your palms into your heart center, thumbs connecting to your heartbeat. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale, arms reach up towards the sky. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, plant the palms, step back, find your strong plank. Now in your plank, I want you to keep your left foot, reach your right leg off the mat, your right toes if you can. We're just gonna do 8 little pulses. 8, mini lift, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. On 1, draw your right knee in, find your core plank, stay here for 3, for 2, and then on 1, right knee goes out to the side, holding here, 3, 2, 1, right knee goes over to the left, 3, 2, 1, take it back to center, 3, 2, 1, and then take a big stretch up, lengthen your right leg up overhead behind you, and now bend through the right knee and then take some circles. And then come all the way back, draw your right knee in, step your right foot between the palms. Inhale your palms up towards the sky. Finding yourself in this crescent lunge, open into your warrior two. Take a breath in, reverse your warrior. And then exhale, come all the way back, windmill your palms to the mat. Land your left palm, take your right palm up towards the sky, so just a low lunge twist. And then roll onto the outer edge of the left foot, taking the right foot with you, step back into your side plank. Let's do 4 little sweeps. Right arm goes under, and then it lifts up. 3, 2, and then 1. And then come all the way back forward, find your plank, take a vinyasa. Go back to your down dog. Come forward, plank, lift your right foot. 8 little pulses. Draw the left knee in, holding 3, 2, 1. Left knee, left elbow, 3, 2, 1. Left knee, right elbow, 3, 2, 1. Back to center, 3, 2, 1. And then step the left foot between the palms. Inhale up. And then exhale, open warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, windmill forward, plant the palms. Land your right palm. Take your left palm up towards the sky. Step all the way back into your side plank. We'll do our 4 little circles. So curl it in, lengthen it up. 3 more. 2. And then 1. And then take it back to center. Move through your vinyasa flow. All right, we're gonna do a few mini sun salutations here, a little bit of a modification. Take your right leg up. Bend through the right knee, step the right foot forward. Inhale up into a crescent lunge. Exhale, take it down. Step back and vinyasa. Opposite side. Left leg lifts. Draw the left knee in, step forward. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, lower, vinyasa. We're gonna do one more simply just like this. Right leg lifts. Draw the right knee and step forward. Crescent lunge. Vinyasa. Opposite side. Left leg lifts. Left knee in. Crescent lunge. Vinyasa. Now one more. This time, right leg lifts. Bend through the left knee. Get a little bend. Hop the left foot forward. Land the right toes. Crescent lunge. And then exhale it down. And then last time, left leg lifts. Bend through the right knee. Hop the right foot forward. Lift up. And then exhale it back down. Step the right foot back. This time, hold your strong plank. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Land your knees. Let's do 8 little push-ups. Drawing the elbows back, pushing the ground away. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8. Come all the way back. Just shift your hips back. Rest in your child's pose. Man, I'm tired this morning. Should we make it just restorative yoga? No, we got this. We got this, guys. Come up into your down dog. Let's move into our main flow. Take your right leg up towards the sky, 3-legged. Draw your right knee in, core plank. Extend your right leg out to the side, rock star, land the heel, left palm up. And then lower back down with the left palm. Reach the right leg all the way up, bend through the right knee. Maybe you come into your wild thing, landing your right toes, outer edge of the left foot, reach your right arm up behind you. Now I want you to just step the right foot so that now you're in a side plank. So your right arm reaches up overhead. Draw your right knee all the way in, step the right foot between the palms. Take the right palm to the inside of the right foot, land onto the left heel, take the left palm up towards the sky. So you're in an extended side angle. If this is a far reach, you could land the elbow. If you're okay with the hand here, I want you to wrap your left arm around your back body, coming into this half bind, okay? Holding here for a breath. And then press through the feet, come all the way up, reverse your warrior now. Come all the way back to this kind of bound warrior two. Lengthen through your right leg. Hinge your body forward. Right arm alongside right leg now. If you want to come into this bound half moon balancing, trust weight onto your right foot, your right fingertips, and then lift your left leg up and stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Unwind your left arm, take your left palm down, walk your palms back to frame your right foot as you... Oh my God, what the hell is that? Oh my God, I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm haunted. Oh my God, okay, that is... My Microsoft Teams has been doing this. It's just been opening up and like playing videos within it. Okay, you've been here so long. Step all the way back. Lift up in your crescent lunge. I'm so sorry. So anyway, take your palms into your heart center. Lift your elbows and then twist your left elbow onto your right knee. So it's just been randomly opening up and like playing files within it that we've made for our grade 1 students to post on Seesaw. Anyway, what just came on is a music video we worked on this week. It's to Baby Shark, but it's like, wash your hands, do, 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 wash your hands, do, do. Anyway, okay, step your left foot forward. Slowly lower, bending through the knees, lifting your heels. And then either staying here or coming into a side crow. So land your left elbow, right elbow, lift your toes up, gaze forward. Now the level 2 of this, you don't have your right elbow on your hip, but for me, I'm still there. So in theory, you're supposed to do this pose like with just your left. Actually, maybe I can do it with just your left elbow supporting you and your right elbow has nothing on it. Okay, come all the way back into your center and then just come into a forward fold. And then you can send your palms face up underneath your toes. I wonder if that's happening to anyone else's Microsoft Teams. You guys are gonna have to tell me. This is like the 3rd time it's happened where it's just like really creepily started playing a song in the middle of the day. Release. Inhale, half lift. And then exhale, lower. Either shift back to your down dog or take a vinyasa. And then all the way up in your down dog, let's move into the opposite side. Okay, so left leg lifts, 3-legged dog. Come all the way forward, left knee into the chest. Draw the knee in, 3, 2, 1. Take the knee out to the side, 3, 2, 1. Extend your left leg now, land onto your right heel. Come all the way up into this rock star. Land the right palm, come all the way around, lift back up. Flip your dog, wild thing, land the left toes. Extend the right arm. And now I want you to step the left foot into your side plank. Come all the way down, land your left foot Land your right heel, left palm to the inside of the left foot, right arm reaches up, so now you're in your extended side angle. Wrap the right arm around the body, coming into this bind. And then just press through the feet, lift all the way up, reverse your warrior. Lengthen through your left leg, walk your right foot in a tiny bit, hinge forward, left arm alongside left leg. Now either you stay here or you take this bound half moon, and you can also extend the arm for sure. Unwind, take your right palm back down, walk your palms back, lift your right leg higher, higher, higher. Standing splits, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend through the left knee, step the right foot all the way back. Inhale all the way up, crescent lunge. And then take your palms into your heart center, lift at the elbows, twist, right elbow, left knee. We'll stay here for a couple of breaths. Before we step the right foot forward, lift the heels, lower, lower, lower. Land the palms, create that shell. Maybe you launch off into your crow, your twisted crow. And then come all the way back in through center. Walk your feet wide, heels in, toes out. Sit your hips back, coming into this Buddha squat. All right, so if you want to explore a bind with me here, we're going to extend the right arm, lift the left arm, and maybe you can wrap the arms around you and interlace the palms, gazing over the left shoulder. And then come all the way back through center and take it the opposite way. Come all the way back, land your palms, lift your legs or lift your bottom, wiggle your feet in. Let's play around just with crow. Okay, so snuggle your knees into your armpits and then maybe shift your weight forward, perhaps lifting one toe and then maybe the next. Gaze forward, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. If you can hop back, go ahead. I can't. I'm just going to step back, stepping all the way into a down dog. And then preparing for the opposite side. So let's take 5 breaths. Whether you take those breaths in your child's pose or your down dog, it's up to you. And then we're going to move through a similar flow. Second time, adding in some stuff. All right, take your right leg up towards the sky, 3-legged dog. Draw your right knee in, core plank, 3, 2, 1. Take the right knee to the right, 3, 2, 1. Take it to the left, 3, 2, 1. And then extend, open, land the right foot, lift the left arm up, rock star. Come all the way back, spiral around. Maybe you flip your dog, landing the toes, lifting the heart. And then we're gonna come into a side plank. I'm gonna take my peace fingers, wrap them around my big toe and extend the leg. You don't have to do that. And then take a big step forward with the right foot. Okay, right palm comes to the inside of the right leg, land onto the left heel. Take the left arm up towards the sky. So either you're here, you wrap the half bind, lower, maybe you take it into the full bind. And then if you want to come to bird of paradise, we're gonna stop, step the left foot forward, lift all the way up to balance, and then extend your right leg in front of you. Stay for 3, for 2, and then 1, step your right foot down, step your left foot all the way back, unwind, come all the way up into a warrior 2, and let's just stay here. We're gonna open up through the shoulders, okay? So take your right palm, place it on your left shoulder, and then wrap the arm around, interlace the palms. Man, I still can't stop thinking about that Baby Shark song. So creepy. Holding this grip for 3, for 2, and then for 1, unwind, lengthen through your right leg, hinge forward, Trikonasana. And let's hang out here for 3 breaths, getting a deep stretch into the back of the right leg. And then trust weight onto your right foot and right fingertips as you lift your left leg. Half moon or Chapasana. Heel to the bottom, grip your foot. And then release your foot. Take your palms side by side your right foot as you lift your left leg higher. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. If you want to do a couple of handstand hops, go ahead. I am not going to. I don't have the arm strength yet to do handstand, but if it's in your practice, go ahead. And then let's all step the left foot back. Lift up, crescent lunge. Hands at heart center. Twist. All right, now you can stay here. You can extend the left arm. Maybe you wrap the arms around, taking it into a bind. And if you want to come into the revolved bird of paradise, we're going to step the left foot forward and then lift all the way up to balance. Extending your right leg, gazing over your right shoulder. Take it all the way back. Unwind. Bend through your knees, sit back. And if you want to come into twisted crow one more time, hands are coming onto the mat, creating that chaturanga shelf with your arms, lifting your toes, and then maybe you float forward. And then take it back through center. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, lower, plant the palms, step back, move through a vinyasa, or just go back to your down dog. And then one more time, left leg lifts, left knee in, core plank, 3, 2, 1. Left knee, left elbow, 3, 2, 1. Left knee, right elbow, 3, 2, 1. Extend it out, land the side of the foot, take your right arm up, and then take your right palm back down. You're going to flip your dog, coming all the way into your wild thing. And then take it back into your Vashisthasana, and if you want to take your toes and extend your leg, go ahead. And then take a big step forward with your left foot. Left palm to the inside, take your right arm up. Maybe you're here. Maybe you take this bind. And then maybe you step the right foot forward. And then balance and lift off into your bird of paradise. Let's step the left foot back. Step the right foot all the way back. Unwind. And then take that bind. So left palm lands on the right shoulder. Weave your right arm back. Interlace your palms. Bend through the knee. And then unwind your arms. Inhale, reverse your warrior. And then exhale, take it up. Lengthen through your left leg. Walk your right foot in. Hinge at your hips. Left arm alongside left leg. Stay in triangle or shift weight. Landing your left palms, grounding through your left foot, lifting the right arm up, perhaps Chapasana. Extend, land your right palm, walk your fingertips back, standing splits, lift higher, higher, higher. And then maybe you take your hops. And then take a big step back with your right foot. Come all the way up. Palms into heart center. Inhale, lift the elbows. Exhale, twist. Now, if you want to extend the arms, go ahead. Wrapping the arms around, finding that twisted bind. And maybe you take a big step forward with the right foot, bringing yourself all the way up into your evolved bird of paradise. Lower the left foot. Slowly unwind. Maybe you come into this twisted row. And then land back down. Take a vinyasa, step to down dog, grab a sip of water, whatever you need. Come back to down dog. Let's bend through the knees, gaze forward, and then just take a hop with the feet, bringing ourselves all the way onto our spine. Take a block if you have one, or really anything you can pass between the legs, and if you don't have one, fine too. You're gonna lower your body back down, land your shoulders, lift your legs so your arms and your legs float upon the mat, and then curl up past the block, and then send it forward. So this is a favorite core move of mine. If you cannot pass your object between your ankles without lifting your body up, then don't worry about it. If you don't have an object, just use an imaginary one. Basically, the object is just ensuring that you're not cheating. Let's take 10 more of these. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. And then just take the block, place it to the side, draw the knees into the chest. All right, we're gonna try a fancy transition. You're gonna take the palms onto the backs of the thighs, roll the back of the spine. I want you to see if you can bring your body up into chair without touching the mat. So like this. And if you have to use your hands, that is totally cool. And then just release and waterfall forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Plant the palms, step back to plank. We're just gonna hang out in plank for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1, 3, chaturanga push-ups, 1, 2, and then 3 after the third one, you're gonna come into your up dog, shift back to your down dog, and then bend through the knees, gaze forward, hop the feet between the hands, find your lotus legs, find your blocks if you have them. So left heel snuggles in first, and then your right heel snuggles in next. And you can be crisscross if it's not accessible in your hips. Hands can be either on the mat, they can be on the blocks, and then just try to lift your body up. And it's okay if you cannot lift it at all, right? If your feet are still on the mat, I was there for years, even until last month. It's only when I started doing yoga with you guys every day, like 3 or 4 times a day, that I got here, right? So if you have your feet still on the mat, it's okay. You're practicing the muscle movements. It's like a memorization for your body, yeah? Take one more breath. And then lower down. Let's unwind this. Open our legs wide. Move through my favorite pose. Walk your arms forward. See if you can like spill out from the pelvis. And then take a few deep breaths. Now walk your palms over to the left. See if you can take the peace fingers around the left big toe and reach the right arm over so you're getting a right side body stretch. And then come all the way back. And then we'll take that side body stretch the opposite way. And then come all the way back. Forward fold for another few breaths. All right, I think we're ready to move into our pose. So, coming into 8 angle today. Draw your left heel kind of in towards your bottom. Take your right ankle, hook your elbows around and just rock it. So, this might be where you stay. You might rock your arm around your ankle and interlace your palms and do some more loosening up of the muscles there. And then maybe you take your right knee and wrap it around your shoulder like a little backpack. Place your right palm on the mat, place your left palm on the mat, and then let's kick and wrap the left ankle on top. And then when you're ready, get really strong, push through your arms, lift all the way up, hinge your body forward, core engaged, holding as long as you can. If you can't get there, that's okay. And then take it all the way up. Whew. Soles of feet together. Let's come forward. And then opposite side. Come all the way up. Hook the elbows around. Rock, rock, rock. And then take the shin around the elbows, rocking this way. And now take the leg, put it like a backpack. Plant your palms. The bind you need is the right ankle on top of the left. These little things seem small, but they make a huge difference. When you're ready, push through the palms, get really strong, and then see if you can lift up and tilt your body forward. And then come all the way up. Take the knees into the chest, give yourself a little bit of a hug. All right, we got through that flow faster than I thought we would. So what that means is that we have a little bit of time to try grasshopper. We've opened the same parts of the body that we would. We've opened the hips. We've strengthened the shoulders, the arms. So let's do it. So for this one, you're going to come up to stand. You're going to cross your right ankle on top of your left thigh. Flex your foot. Sit your hips lower, lower, lower. Hands into your heart center. All right, so you might just stay here. Maybe you start twisting, landing your right elbow on your right sole foot. Lower down, planting the palms, setting up like you would for your side crow. So left elbow on your left hip, right elbow under your right foot. And then maybe you can lift off and extend the leg. My foot is slippery today. Let's try that one more time. There we go. Shoot. Okay. Microphone has taken a beating. All right, coming up to stand. Last time. Take your left ankle, flex it over your right knee. Hands at your heart center, sit back, and maybe you're just good in standing pigeon, that's okay. And then if you want to explore that twist, you're gonna land your palms. Left elbow underneath left foot. Right elbow underneath the hip. Balance, gaze forward. And then maybe you can extend the leg. 3, 2, and then 1. Step back. Land the foot. Lower. Take your feet together. Take an inhale. And then as you exhale, hinge forward and just hang out here. come into a deep pigeon pose. So you can just make your body up into a down dog. Take your right leg up three-legged. Draw your right knee into your chest, find your core plank, stay for 3 and 2. And then on 1, just lay your right shin across the width of the mat, slide your left knee back, take a big breath in, and then exhale your heart forward. Rest your forehead. So we have gotten really, really into the hips today, pretty deep. So notice how this pigeon feels. You know, maybe it feels a bit more spacious because we have created some space here. Maybe not, and that's okay too. Take the palms back underneath your shoulders. Lift all the way back, three-legged dog. And then take the opposite side, left leg lifts. Draw your left knee in, lay it across the width of the mat. Take your right knee back. Take a big breath in. And then take your body forward. Take one more breath. And then lift all the way up. Let's just roll onto the outer edge of the left foot. Come all the way forward. Plant your feet. Roll your body all the way back. 2 back bend options. Press through the feet, press through the palms, lift the hips up. This is 1. Bridge pose. And then option 2. Coming all the way into your Urdhva Dhanurasana, your full wheel. And then slowly lower. And then just take your chin into your chest. Palms onto the backs of the thighs. Bring yourself all the way up to seated. Just let your spine realign. And we'll take one last thing, a spinal twist. So leave your left leg extended. Cross your right foot on top. Either staying here or bending through the left knee and kicking your heel back. And then you're gonna lift your left arm up. Okay, so you're twisting towards the leg that is up. Left knee lands on the right thigh, right fingertips come behind you. So this might be where you're working, or you thread the arm in between that little space in your left leg and you gaze back. This is a bind. And take yourself all the way back through center. And then we'll take it the opposite way. Okay, so right leg extends, step your left leg across. Maybe you kick the right heel back. Inhale your right arm up, and then take it into a twist, elbow on the knee. And then maybe you thread it through. And come all the way back. Land your feet, so unwind that. Just plant the feet. And then rock the knees from side to side. All right, we're gonna come all the way back onto your mat now. Land your back body. And I want you to grab hold of that yoga strap again that we used at the start of the class. And we're going to lie down. And just like we did at the very beginning, hook the strap over the right foot. And lengthen your left leg out. So we've just moved through a practice today that really opened through the hamstrings and the hips. And so I want you to use the following 3 poses just as a point of reference. Can you feel where things have shifted? Can you feel where space has been created? Let's open the right leg to the right. Is it easier now than it was at the beginning? And take your right leg all the way up. And then take it across over to the left. And maybe nothing has shifted physically. Maybe you're in the middle of a 30-day yoga challenge and you already feel pretty spacious in your hamstrings. And that's okay too. Lift the right leg up. And then just switch the strap. And then lengthen your right leg long and then compare on your left side. How does your left side feel compared to your right? Open the left leg. When we're committed to our practice, when we show up consistently day after day, and when we practice patience, a transformation occurs. Take your left leg up, transition it over, feeling that IT band stretch. And if there is any last poses after this that you want to take that seal your practice, feel free to move into them now. I'm just going to come all the way up and start to move myself directly into my seated meditation, bringing my block forward. So as we get further and further into our yoga practice, we end up doing a lot of binds. And today that wasn't on purpose. I didn't theme this class as binds, but I realized like 8 angle pose is a bind. A bind is really any pose where you hook 2 parts of the body together and you use that to deepen yourself into the pose. So 8 angle is a bind, bird of paradise is a bind, Shavasana bind, right? That twist we did is a bind. And I think the beauty in binds in yoga is their direct reflection to real life. You know, we all find ways that we tie ourselves up, we restrain ourselves, we tell us stories about ourselves. We commit to things that aren't right for ourselves. And it's when we finally let go, when we disconnect, when we unwind and release, it's when we can find the most freedom. Ishkavamahu Lela, Ishkavamahu Lela, Ishkavamahu Lela, Ishkavamahu Lela. Ishkavamapu lela, Ishkavamapu lela, Ishkavamapu lela, Ishkavamapu lela. Your fingers and your toes a little wake up wiggle. If you're already in seated, just stay. If you are not, come and join us. Taking your palms into your heart center. Extend your spine like the stem of a flower, holding the flower up. If you would like to join in for the Om, we're going to inhale, exhale, and then inhale through to make the Om. Okay, so taking a breath in, taking a breath out, and a breath in. Thank you for sharing this space and this practice this morning. May we all be happy. May we all be healthy. May we all be free. And may the thoughts and actions of each of our lives contribute towards this. Om Shanti 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 Peace. Namaste.
The Mindful Life Practice.